What is Redis? In this video, we are going to talk about Redis, what it is, what it does, and why it's an important part of my backend stack. So, what is Redis? Redis is a free, open source, in-memory data store. Unlike PostgreSQL, which stores data on disk, Redis stores data entirely in memory, in RAM. This makes it extremely fast. Redis can handle millions of operations per second with sub-millisecond response times. Redis is most commonly used as a cache, a session store, a message broker, and a real-time data store. What is caching? Before we go further, let me explain caching because it is the most common use case for Redis. When your application queries a database, that query takes time. It reads from disk, processes the query, and returns the result. If the same query is made thousands of times per second, you are hitting the database thousands of times unnecessarily. Caching solves this by storing the result of a query in memory. The first request hits the database and the result is stored in Redis. Every subsequent request gets the result from Redis, which is in memory and therefore much faster, instead of hitting the database again. Think of it like a shortcut. Instead of driving the long route to the database every time, you take the shortcut through Redis. What does Redis do? Caching. Store frequently accessed data in memory for fast retrieval. Database query results, API responses, computed values, anything that is expensive to compute and access frequently is a good candidate for caching. Session storage. Store user session data in Redis instead of the database. Since sessions are read on every request, having them in memory is significantly faster than a database lookup. Rate limiting. Track how many requests a user or IP address has made in a given time window. Redis's atomic increment operations make it perfect for implementing rate limiting. Message queues and pub/sub. Redis supports publish, subscribe messaging, and message queues. Applications can publish messages to a channel and subscribers receive them in real time. Directus uses Redis for its real-time features and cache synchronization across multiple instances. Leaderboards and counters. Redis sorted sets make it trivial to implement leaderboards, counters, and real-time analytics. Why Directus uses Redis? Directus uses Redis for two primary purposes. First, as a cache layer. Directus caches API responses, schema information, and permission lookups in Redis. This dramatically reduces database load and speeds up API response times. Second, for synchronization across multiple Directus instances. If you run multiple instances of Directus for high availability or horizontal scaling, Redis acts as the shared cache and message bus that keeps them in sync. For a single Directus instance, Redis is optional, but recommended. For multiple instances, it's required. Why I chose Redis. Redis is the industry standard for caching and session storage. It is fast, reliable, widely supported, and Directus has first-class support for it. Adding Redis to the stack costs very little in terms of resources, but provides significant performance benefits as the application scales. So, in conclusion, Redis is a powerful in-memory data store that makes your application faster and more scalable by caching frequently accessed data and handling real-time workloads. It is a small but important piece of a production-ready backend stack. In an upcoming video, we will deploy Redis alongside Directus and PostgreSQL on our VPS using Qualify. See you in the next video.